Foothills Nurseries started in 1971 and an incredible history and legacy in the Prairie provinces and across Canada. We serve municipalities, we serve developers, landscapers, commercial, residential landscapers, and even into the retail market here. And we bring trees, grasses, shrubs, and perennials. We have a fantastic team of people. They're wonderful, passionate, hardworking. My job is to make sure that our team is communicating effectively, working well together, and that I try to remove any obstacle to them accomplishing their goal in the aspect of their responsibility. We had a serious data problem. We had late data, we had missing data, we had unavailable data, and we needed to be able to have the information at our fingertips to make the right decisions on the fly. One of the challenges was we did not have a live availability. An availability list in the nursery business is very important. If you don't know what you have in inventory, what size, quality, and availability to ship and sell, then how can you sell it? It's a living product. It changes size all the time. It comes in and out of availability based on insect and disease and weather and several different environmental aspects. Another thing was when it comes to our shipping schedule. Our shipping schedule was done literally on a whiteboard. Sometimes folks in the office, there's so much going on, calls coming in, orders being entered, all this stuff's happening, and changes are being made to those orders that right now are being loaded in the field. We did have a software, it's a nursery software that was used by many, many nurseries. That tool basically was able to count, create quotes, orders, do inventory, these kinds of things, but not be able to have access for live updates in the field whatsoever. And so what was happening is these changes were being made on orders, and because that data was centralized, not available to anybody in the field, there's a bottleneck of that information. When the phone stops ringing, then they have a chance to go update the board, and then they send that information to the field, and the shipping guys all of a sudden realize, changes were made to many of these orders. They already have them loaded on trucks. Some orders were maybe even delivered. Everything is pulled, and then there's a ton of reworking, and that would happen literally on a daily basis. So we'd say, oh guys, we have to update the board immediately, but it's an unreasonable request, because it's something as we're on the fly and you're doing it on a whiteboard and it takes time, and you get another phone call, and then there's another change, and then somebody does another change, and somebody makes an abbreviation that people don't understand, and it becomes very challenging. The time that takes, you're running around hundreds of acres, hundreds of thousands of plants, tens of thousands of steps, extremely delayed responses, missed sales, lost income. But then there's another cost that's hard to monetize, and it's so impactful on the team, and that is a loss of morale. We looked and looked and looked and looked for a solution that actually manages that and has live data for picking and pulling and shipping and inventory and sales all together. No. We still don't believe there is.
So when we first did to know Foothills and the team and Josh, everything revolved about the inventory system. There was the complexity about having a different variety of trees with different qualities, different sizes. Then there was the part for the quote and order management, and the process of pick, pack, pull, and shipping. And having like a nice dashboard for their team so they can know which client to deliver each day.
We found Zoho through word of mouth, and then we started to go through lists of partners, developer partners, and we interviewed many of them. When we found BSP, we found them to be authentic. We found them to take our request very seriously. We clicked.
So the process is, for us, it was always like part of our DNA is to do scoping, understanding the business, trying to understand the business of nurseries, for example. So we spend a lot of meetings, understanding, asking questions. We have background on manufacturing and inventory, so we understand how an inventory works, but understanding how a living inventory, that's totally different. Like I said, different varieties, different row. They grow depending on the season, stuff like that. How can we manage that and give the Foothills teams an accurate inventory, and see how an ecosystem like Zoho and specifically Creator can help them out in their day-to-day life?
We were very aggressive in our timeline. We literally cut off our old solution. We're now in year 3. We have our data available That process of getting the call from the customer, having the right information at your fingertips to make the sale, processing that quote into an order, getting that information into the field, getting it to the right team there. That team is able to check the inventory, fulfill the order, push it into the next spot, either packaging or pulling, then to shipping, getting that to the customer, getting the right note in that order for shipping costs, to be able to invoice properly, and then to go into invoicing books. That whole process is being taken care of and created. It could be anywhere in the world. I can open it up, I can look at it right now and see our shipping schedule, know exactly what's going on, know what's in the pipeline, and if the office right now gets a phone call, puts in an order, that shipping schedule is updated immediately. It's a fantastic forward leap for our business. We have had a huge business volume increase and a very small staff increase. They all have what they need at their fingertips to be able to make the decisions they need to make.
Foothills team is very excited to continue this journey. We're just getting started, as they say.
We have plans to expand and enhance and involve other aspects of our business. Analytics is a big thing that we want to do. We want to be able to have measurable markers and results for every one of our teams. We want to increase our communication and let our customers know when we're coming, how far we are out. All of that can be done with automations through Zoho One.
Foothills, from the day one, they always told us how important their clients are for them and giving them the best service.
We can do that with this solution.